Hello, my name is Rossella, and today I'm going to do the A paper included in this book published by ABRSM in 2023. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and here, of course, on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter to receive directly on your inbox lots of free learning material, such as ebooks, cheat sheets, and much more. If you are preparing for a music theory exam, you might want to know about my online courses. The link is below. If you sign up to any of them, you will have a lifetime access and a 3-day money back guarantee. The courses include videos, ebooks, cheat sheets, audios, and loads of exercises to improve your knowledge and boost your confidence. I hope you enjoy it. Bye! The first section relates to rhythm as ever. Let's have a look at number 1. In question number 1, we need to circle the right time signature for the given bars. So, as ever, let's have a look at the thing that catches our eye. And it's this triplet. A triplet of crotchets, because we have one crotchet, and the other crotchet made up of 2 quavers. This means that we have 3 crotchets in the space of 2. The only reason why we should have this triplet sign here is because we are in simple times. And in simple times we have 2 spaces. Now, if you haven't watched it, I have just released a video about time signatures where I explain all of this in detail. Go and watch it if you need. I link it above. Now here, so we've got 2 crotchets. And then we have 2 crotchets here. And then this is A, and this is always very confusing, semibreve or minim. Which one would you choose? This is the semibreve bit because the minim rests on the 3rd line. The semibreve hangs on for longer, so it hangs on the 4th line. And this means that we have 2 minims. So we have 2 minims here, 1 minim and 1 minim. Now we could say that here we have 4 crotchets, and in total we would have 8 crotchets. However, 8/4 is a very rare time signature. We can find it, yes, we can, if we need to count to 8. But composers prefer to count to 4. So 4 minims, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the time signature that tells us that is this one. So we are in 4 halves. 9 is to be excluded because we don't have 9 crotchets, and 3 minims means that we have just 3 minims, so just up to here. So not possible. Next one, we have a crochet, 2 dots, which means that we have a quaver, a semiquaver, and the other semiquaver. So this is another crochet. And a crotchet, so we have 3 crotchets here. The difficult part is to create the missing parts here with the dots. But if you go step by step, so we have a crotchet, a quaver, and the other semiquaver. Then 2 demisemiquavers make the other semiquavers. So we have 1 quaver and 1 quaver. Okay, there is a cheat sheet that you can download for free. I'll link it below. It's on my website. You can find so many cheat sheets. Go and take it because it is very practical to have them for quick revision or to clarify something or to revise something. It's very practical. So I have a cheat sheet about musical values. Go and take it. So we have 3 crotchets here. That's it. As simple as that. 6/8 and 12/16 are compound times. This is not the case. Now here we definitely have a compound time because we have a duplet sign, and when we have a duplet sign, it means that we have 3 spaces to fill, and only 2 notes to fit in. So to make it more large, the value more large, in terms of space equals time in this case, we add this symbol duplet. So we have 2 in the space of 3, basically. So we have 3 semiquavers here. Then we have 2 semiquavers and the other semiquavers. So we have 6 semiquavers in this piece. The answer here
is 6/16. Because we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6 semiquavers. We don't have 3, so if you add them up, 6 semiquavers are equal to 3 quavers, but they are grouped differently. 3 quavers, you see that we have 1.5 quaver and 1.5 quaver. So it can't be 3/8, okay? It all depends on grouping. The time signature is strictly related to grouping, and you can find all of this in my video that I mentioned before. Let's go on to question 2. In question 2, we need to tick the box that shows this bar correctly rewritten in compound time. Now, before even talking about it, let's do it from scratch. 2/4 means 2 crotchets, 2 movements with 1 crotchet. They should be replaced with, so 2 crotchets equals 2 dotted crotchet. Okay, 2 in the space of 3. This means that we have 1, 2, 3 quavers, 1, 2, 3 quavers. So the new, so 2/4 will be equal to 6/8. Okay, 1, 2, 3 quavers and 1, 2, 3 quavers. I hope I'm not writing too much. Okay, so here we have the 3 quavers, but in simple time they have to be with a triplet sign, otherwise they don't fit, because each of these crotchets have 2 quavers only, but we want to fit in 3, so we need a special symbol, which is the triplet symbol. Then we have a crotchet, which becomes simply a dotted crotchet. So the final thing is this without the triplet, and this with a dot. That's it. Where do we, in 6/8, where do we find this? This is 6/4, this is 6/8, and this is 6/8, but this has a triplet sign, so it can be, so the right answer is this. Okay, we have the figure, the rhythm, as it is with no triplet sign, and the dotted crotchet here. Brilliant. Question 3. In this question, we need to complete the 2 sentences by adding a number. In 2 halves, 2 minims, there are 2 minim beats in a bar. I just said that, 2. In 12/16, 12 semiquavers grouped in 3s. This is equal to, well, we know that this is 1 beat, 1 and, so it's a dotted quaver. Anyway, we have a quaver here, so a quaver with these 2, and that is a quaver, plus we have a semiquaver here. So it's a dotted quaver, 1 dotted quaver. Sorted. Question 4. In this question, we have to tick the box that shows which bar has been grouped correctly. Now, if you've been following my videos, you know that what I'm going to say. I am going to say that we need to start from the time signature because it tells us everything. 3/4 means 3 crotchets, so we need to see 1, 2, and 3 items, each of them equivalent to a crotchet. Now, let's start from this one here. We have a floating quaver, which could be, then we have a crotchet, which could be, then we have the other quaver here. Now, this is incorrect because look at the end backwards. We can see that we have 1 quaver and the other quaver. And what about this? Why are they grouped together? This is not correct because we should have just 1 crotchet. So this quaver should be detached. Here, in fact, we have the other problem, the opposite problem. We have a quaver and another floating quaver. Why are they not grouped together? They should make a crotchet. So this is also not correct. This one is the correct answer because we have 1 crotchet here. Then we have 2 floating quavers and then we have a crotchet inside. This is called a syncopation and it is a very common rhythm pattern than we have in music. Very often we have a syncopation. So that's the right answer. Question 5. In this question, we need to tick across each bar to show whether the rests have been added correctly or incorrectly. And this is another question in which you guys have problems, but I solved the problems because I said in my latest video that I mentioned before about time signatures, I also talked about grouping of rests in compound times. And I know that this is a very tricky thing and very confusing, so I finally made it clear. There is also an ebook that comes with that video, and sign up to my newsletter to have it for free. We are in 12/8, which means 12 quavers grouped in threes. Now, if you have watched my video that I mentioned before, you should know that we need to see the middle of the bar clearly indicated. This means that this rest here is not possible, it's wrong. Because we should have instead a dotted crochet on a side and the other dotted crochet on a side, so that the two halves are well balanced. It's not one is not more than the other. As you can see here, the middle of the bar is between this rest, so it's not possible. In this case, we have a quaver, which is okay, and then we have 3 quavers, 3 quavers, 3 quavers, so this is correct. Brilliant. This is in simple time. We can see it here. We have a crochet and a minim. Crochet, so this is also incorrect in simple time, but anyway, this is incorrect. Absolutely incorrect. We should have a quaver, rest, and then another dotted crochet. This is the right version of this rest. Yes, you can argue that this adds up correctly, but grouping is important because it helps us counting in the right way. This is really confusing. I will be tempted to say 1 and 2 and 3 and that. Oh my god, this is so confusing. I can't count because it seems an incomplete bar in simple time, so we have to make sure that every bar shows if we are in simple or compound time. Anyway, it's all in the video. Section 2. In this section we talk about pitch, and in the first question we need to say the names of the given notes, and they are written in 3 clefs: bass, treble and alto. Now there is another book about clefs and another video. If you haven't watched it, I link it above, and if you haven't got the book, sign up to my newsletter to have it for free. In the bass clef is treble +2, so anyway, this is middle C in bass clef, we don't have to do +2 in this case. So do, re, mi, fa, F double flat, there you go. This is do, C in treble clef. If you can't remember it, you should remember that either this note is fa, F, or on the top of the stave we have sol, G. Anyway, sol, la, si, do, double sharp. There you go, C double sharp. Alto is treble +1. So we have B sharp becomes B +1. So C sharp equals C sharp. Okay, so we are, this is C sharp. In bass clef, treble +2, so we can start from this. This is middle C in treble clef. So do, si, la, sol, fa, F flat +2 equals A flat. There you go. If you remember +2 +1, you'll be all right. Question 2. In question 2, we are asked to rewrite the notes in the given clef. Now guys, really, if you've got the ebook and if you watch the video, everything is much clearer. And it's not me saying it, because of all the students that read the books and watch the video. So I would recommend you to do it because it gives you the confidence that you need to answer all the questions in this section. More books are coming, so if you follow me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you will know when they are released. So first, the name of the note. This is middle C in bass clef, so do, re, mi, fa, sol. This is G. Which G? Above middle C. Remember, if the pitch you want to know, middle C, are you above or below? So this is sol above middle C. In the alto clef, this is middle C, so we just count. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. This is it. We need to keeping the pitch the same, so yes. Let's have a look at this one. We go backwards from middle C. Always start from middle C, guys. In this case, it's vital. Do, si, la, sol, fa, mi. So this is mi, below middle C. Middle C in bass clef is here, so do, si, la, sol, fa, mi, and this is it. Okay? Sorted. This is the quickest and safest way. Question 3. In question 3, we need to compare the 3 bars and circle true or false for the 2 statements. In the alto, okay, first we need to check the starting notes. And as ever, if the pitch you want to know, middle C, are you above or below? This is middle C in the alto clef. This is middle C in the bass clef. We can already see that these are the same notes. And this is middle C in the treble clef. So we are almost 2 octaves above. So we can say that A equals B. And then C equals A and B plus, well, 2 octaves. Okay, so A and B are the same pitch, yes. C is 1 octave higher than B. No, it's 2. Okay, because this note is down here. Then you have another octave and then you have another octave. So this is false because it's 2 octaves higher. Let's turn the page together. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. I recorded the answer for this question and then I realized that it was not centered in the camera, so I have to do that again. I'm so sorry. Anyway, this is fa flat in bass clef, so re flat plus 2. Fa flat is this one. This is fa and then this is fa flat. This is equivalent to mi, e, or re double sharp, d double sharp. In this case, we have mi. So this is it. This note is B sharp, and B sharp is this one here. This one could be called Do or Re double flat. In this case, we have Re double flat because we have Do, but it's flat, so it's incorrect. Okay, sorted. You can see it now. Section 3. Section 3 is the most important one because it gives us 15 points, the highest in the whole paper. And so it is very important to know keys and scales, to be absolutely confident about it. And a new ebook is coming, I can tell you now. Watch this space because I am going to give it for free for a certain amount of time. So do sign up to my newsletter if you want to know it and if you want to receive it right to your inbox. It's completely free, the service is free, and you can unsubscribe at any time. We need to tick one box. This shows the correct key signature for A flat major and then C sharp minor. Now, I'm not explaining more than you can find in my video coming up and in the ebook that is about to be released, but the shape with the flat. So look at here. First, we are given a key signature with sharp, and this is incorrect because it's A flat major. Then we know that we have 4 flats because big elephants, 8 dinosaurs, so we need to add another one. So we have 4 flats, we can exclude this one as well. Then the shape with flats is zigzagging and descending. This one is zigzagging and descending, but it starts from this one here, the top. It should have a lower note here, like this. So the only possible correct answer is this, the alto clef. Please note that with this system, we haven't even gone through the notes of the flats. So this is really the quickest way. Sometimes we don't have to do anything more than this. Let's go on to the sharp. C sharp minor. Okay, here we need to go on to the relative major. The relative major of C sharp minor is 3 semitones above. So E major. E major minus 1 semitone is D. Fun coloring gigantic drawings. We have 4 sharps in the key signature of C sharp minor and E major. We can exclude 3 sharps and 3 flats. What do you think? Great. Now the shape of the sharp key signatures is 3 curves, of which the second one is longer. And here we have a longer one, but it's not the second, it's the first. So this is incorrect. And the right answer is the bass clef. Sorted. So we've done both questions without going through the sharps at all or the flats at all. We just looked at the shape and the number. I hope you understand how cool this is. Question 3. In this question, we need to select the only right key for the given melodies. This is one of the most hated questions. I've got a guide for this, so if you want, you can purchase. I'll link it below. And in this guide, I talk to you through how to answer this question step by step, so you might want to have a look at it. First, the order of sharps and flats. Fa, do, sol, re, la, mi, si. Fun coloring gigantic drawings after eating breakfast. And si, mi, la, re, sol, do, fa. Big elephants, 8 dinosaurs, goat, cheese and figs. Now, in this melody we have sharps, so let's consider this group. We need to read them and select them here. So this is re sharp and this is fa sharp. Now, when this happens, that we have a gap between the sharps, we are in a minor key and this is the leading note. So D sharp is the leading note of what? The next semitone, E minor. So we are in E minor. E minor is the relative minor of G major, and G major has 1 sharp. So the key signature has just 1 sharp, but the leading note has to be raised because it's a minor key. Next one, we have 1 flat, which is Mi flat, and then we have 1 sharp. Oh my God, when this happens, it might seem very confusing, but actually is the easiest because this is the raised note. This is the leading note of what? The next semitone, G minor. This is a melody in G minor, and G minor is the relative minor of B flat major, and B flat major has 2 flats. Now, why do we have only 1 here? Because there's no B in this melody, so we can't see it, but there is. Okay, so the key signature will have 2 flats, B and E. Next one, with flats. So let's rub this out. We have La flat, we have Mi flat, and that's it. In this case, we have 3 flats, so it's a major key because there's no raised note. And we are in E flat major because we have 3. If we have these 2, it means that we have B as well, the first one, but we can't see it for the same reason as this, because it's not in the melody. There's no B in the melody, okay? So this is very easily E flat major. And in a few minutes, we've sorted out this question. I hope you appreciate this. Let me know it in the comments and let me know if you have another way of answering this question. Question 4. In this question, we need to circle true or false to indicate whether the 2 chromatic scales have been written correctly or incorrectly. I have a short video about chromatic scales. It's very useful because it talks about how the chromatic scales can be wrong. So if you know that, you can write or you can recognize correct chromatic scales. A chapter about chromatic scales is also in the ebook that is coming out very soon. So do sign up to my newsletter to have all of this in one book. This is the chromatic scale of A, so it should start from La and end on La. Let's see. No, we need a scale or a keyboard. I think I have to make it bigger. Okay. How do I do it now? I have no idea. Anyway, La, Si flat, Si natural, Do, Do sharp, Re, Re sharp, Mi flat. These are the same notes. The scale is wrong. Re sharp, Mi flat, same note. We don't even need to go ahead. Let's have a look at this one. Mi flat. Oh my God, hold on. Mi flat, Mi natural. We're going up instead. Incorrect. And also Re flat. No. So what's going on here? We're going up and then up again. This is wrong. False. It makes me laugh. And also it starts from E flat and it ends on E flat, so that would be correct. But anyway. Very, very wrong. Very wrong. Sorted. Question 5. In this question, we need to take the right notes which will complete the scale of F sharp, harmonic, minor, ascending. Now this is Fa sharp. This is in the alto clef, so +1, yeah? G sharp, La, Si, Do sharp. So Fa sharp minor, F sharp minor, is the relative minor of A major. And A major has 3 sharps, Fa, Do and Sol. Okay? So we need to have these ones here, and then because it's harmonic, we need to have the 7th degree raised only. Okay, so the next note is D. Is it sharp? No, so it's D. And the next note is Mi. There has to be raised. Is it sharp here? No, so we just put a sharp on it. Mi sharp. Okay, so you just need to follow this and remember that we need to raise up the 7th degree. Sorted. Next question. In this question we have 2 scales to identify. First, D flat major ascending. Okay, D flat. Let's see how many flats it has. Big elephants, 8 dinosaurs and goat. We need to have 5 flats. Now, yes, you can count them if you like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is repeated. Just to exclude maybe 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one is incorrect. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is incorrect. Oh my God, so the only correct answer is this. Oh, we've done it. We've done it, guys. Yeah, we need to have 5. So this one has 4 because this is repeated. This one has 4 because this is repeated. It's not even the final note. This is incorrect. So yes, so let's check. We have Re flat, Mi flat, So flat, La flat, and B flat. Perfect. Yeah, right answer. Brilliant. I love it. Next, we have sharps. G sharp harmonic minor is the relative minor of B major. And B major has 5 sharps because B minus 1 semitone is A. So fun, coloring, gigantic drawings after. Okay. So we need to have 5 sharps. Now this is harmonic minor descending. It means that we have the 7th degree raised. So we need to have, in fact, 5 sharps plus 1, so 6 sharps. Here we have flats, so no. Here we have a double sharp, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another one here, which could be. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another one here. I know we have 2 here, because this is sharp plus 1, so this is possibly 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, this is repeated, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another one here. So this is the correct, I assume this is the correct one, because we have G sharp, G sharp. Here we have G sharp, but not G sharp. So the scale needs to be, so the tonic needs to be the same. So if G sharp is the tonic, the G sharp is the tonic here. So it has to be sharp. We have a sharp missing here. So this is incorrect. The right scale is this, and it's fa sharp. There is already sharp. It has been raised further, so we have the double sharp. So this is the correct answer. Brilliant. I hope I'm not going too fast, but actually guys, if you will watch the video and read the book that is not there yet, sorry, you will understand all of this and it will be much quicker as well. Last question. In this question, we need to circle true or false for each statement after looking at this scale of A minor. This is a scale of A minor natural. Why? Because the scale does have no or it could be melodic descending. Okay? Why? Because the melodic scale descending is a natural scale. The natural scale has the same key signature as the sharps and the flats as per the key signature. In this case, A minor is relative minor of C major, no flats, no sharps. So it has no flats, no sharps. So this is the correctly written scale of A melodic minor descending. Yes, I've just said that. True. There are 3 pairs of semitone in this scale. Oh, okay, we should know this because we should know that, I think it's 2 by the way. La, so, fa, mi, okay, this is one semitone. Mi, re, do, si, this is the other semitone, is 2. So false. If the clef were changed to a bass clef, this would be correctly written of C major, absolutely, yes. You see, this is C major in bass clef. Why? Because the accidentals are the same. The largest interval between 2 notes next to each other is a major second, which is a tone. Yes, it's correct. Why do they ask this? Because if this would have been harmonic with this sharp, there would be an augmented second, a tone and a half between these two, between the 6th and 7th degree. So this is why they asked this. In this case we don't, so it's a major second, no more. And with this we have finished this long section relating to keys and scales. I hope it was useful. Let me know it in the comment, and let's move on to section 4. In this section we have 2 questions, so very quick, about intervals. I am about to release another book about intervals, so do watch this space. There is also a lot around on TikTok. If you have TikTok, just follow me, Theory Virtuoso. You can find me anywhere, Instagram, TikTok, my website, YouTube. We need to write and form the given intervals, and we need to make sure that the note is higher. Why do they say this? Because the intervals are the same. It could be high, a higher note, a lower note is the same. I mean, an interval could be between, an interval is simply the distance between 2 notes, and it could be on a higher note or between, or the other way around. A major 7th, okay, here we've got the flipping over technique. You will find it in the book. And I'll explain it here, but in the book it will be like properly explained. So a major second reversed, so flipped over, is a minor second. So we need to find a minor second down. I forgot the keyboard. Okay, so the note is Mi flat. First of all, we need to read the note because of the clefs. We have several clefs here, so Mi flat. A minor second is a semitone below, so it's this, D, Re. Re is a minor second, Re Mi flat is a minor second, it's an interval of minor seconds. So we just need to raise it up of an octave and we find Re here. This is a major second, okay, sorted. Now, an augmented second is 1 tone and a half, 1.5 tones. So from Mi, we need to write this note, Fa, F. Why? I'll tell you in a second. Mi, Fa is a semitone, Fa sharp is another semitone. We have to find 3 semitones, so Fa double sharp. So the interval is Mi, Fa double sharp. Why can't we write this note G? Because otherwise we make it a third. It has to be a second. So the number goes first than anything else. You find it in the book anyway, so don't worry if you don't understand super clearly now. It will be all in the book and it will be released very soon. Anyway, so bass clef. So this is Do in treble clef. Do, Si, La, Sol, Fa flat plus 2 A flat. A perfect octave is my favorite. We just need to find another A flat above. There you go. Sorted. Next, diminished fourth. A fourth, oh, by the way, there was a cheat sheet about intervals that is coming out. It will be included in the ebook, but I'll try to release it before. This note is Mi sharp. 2.5, 1, 2.5. So this is A sharp, right? To make it diminish, because this is perfect, to make it diminish, we have to go a step back. So we find La. So in other words, this is the right interval. It's already sorted. So Mi sharp, La is a diminished fourth. Next one, a minor 6, reversed, so flipped over, is a major third. Now we have to find a major third from D sharp. D sharp, a major third is 2 notes below B, and let's have a look, 2 tones away, 1 and 2. So B, D sharp is already a major third. What do we do now? We flip them over. So we find B here. Okay, and this is a minor 6. Perfect. A minor third from Fa is 1.5 tones away, so A flat. Remember that we can't call this G sharp, otherwise this is a second. Fa, Sol, F, G is a second. We have to make it a third. I hope this was useful. Let's move on to question 2. In this question, we have to circle the type of each interval, but to circle the type, we have to find the number as well. So our keyboard, big, because we need it big for intervals. Really big. 2 and 3. First, the names of the notes. Guys, this is the first thing. Clef, names of the notes. Fa sharp and Do sharp. Now this is a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is a fifth. A perfect fifth is 3.5 tones away. So 1, 2, 3.5. This is perfect. Love it. This is a seventh. Look, Fa and Mi is a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We flip it over and we find this second. Let's analyze it. This is 1 and 2, fa sharp is major, plus another half, because it's double sharp, it's augmented. This is an augmented second. Flipped over is diminished. I hope this is clear. By the way, this was fa double sharp and mi. La and re sharp. This is a fourth. La, si, do, re. You can also do it this way. A perfect fourth is 2.5 tones away. Let's check. 1, 2.5, and we have another half because we have a sharp. So this is not perfect, but augmented. Last one, D flat and B flat. This is a sixth. So what we can do is flip them over to find a third. In this case, because I want to remain on the stave, I put this up. B flat, D flat. Let's see what kind of third we have. 1.5. So 1.5 is not major because it's not 2 tones, but it's minor. If we flip it over, the 6 becomes major again. So a minor third flipped over, reversed, makes a major 6. Done. Gosh, 2 questions, but long. Anyway, section 5. In this section, we talk about chords and triads. There are chords as well. First question, we need to circle true or false for each statement. Okay, this is the tonic triad, they say, of E flat major. E flat major has 3 flats, big elephants 8. And according to the key signature, this B should be flat. It's missing, so it's false. This is the subdominant, so the 4th degree of G sharp minor. G sharp minor. So first let's see if this Do sharp is the 4th degree of G. So La, Si, Do. Yes, it is. Now G sharp minor is the relative minor of B major, and B major has 5 sharps. Fun, colored, gigantic drawings. After. Do is sharp, yes. Mi is not sharp, and Sol is sharp, yes. These 2. So I think this is. We just need to be careful when we are in minor key that the leading note, A, so in this case is F sharp, is raised, so becomes double sharp. But in this case, we don't have any fas in this triad, so this is correct. Next one. This is the dominant, so the 5th chord of F sharp minor. F sharp minor is the relative minor of A major, and it has 3 sharps. Fun, curry, gigantic. This note is, oh my God, is Do sharp. Then we have Mi sharp, and then we have G sharp. The 5th degree of F sharp is Do sharp. Fa, Sol, La, Si, Do is Do sharp. And we also have the dominant, the leading note raised, because E is not sharp, but has been raised for the reasons that I said here. So this is the dominant triad. Yes, it is. It is, yeah. It's correct. Fun. Last one. This is the dominant triad, again, the 5th of B major that has 5 sharps. We said that here. Fa, Do, Sol, Re, La. This note is Do sharp. Let's go backwards. La sharp and Fa sharp. Now B major is the dominant is F sharp. So let's have a look. We've got F sharp, then A sharp, and then C sharp. Yes, that's all fine because the leading note in the major scales is already raised, so we don't need to do anything. So yeah, this is correct. Yeah. Question 2. In this question, we need to name these triads, writing the chord number for each of the keys that we have. Okay, in F minor, we've got 4 flats because F minor is the relative minor of A flat major, and A flat major has 4 flats. So we have big elephants, 8 dinosaurs. F minor, the bottom note is B flat and it's the 4th degree. So Fa, Sol, La, Si, okay, the 4th. Now we need to see, I think it's just this. We don't even have to say it. Yeah, just 4. This is even easier. Sorry guys, I made it a little bit longer. But in this case, we just need to say, we just need to see the bottom note. This bottom note is B, E flat. And E flat is the 4th degree. Si, Do, Re, Mi. 4th degree. 4. Wow, it's very easy, this one. They compensate each other. E minor, so this is Fa sharp, Re sharp and B. That's the 5th because Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si is the 5th. Sorted, that's very quick. Didn't expect it to be this quick, but here we are. Last question. In this question, we need to write the number again of the chord, and we are given the key. The key is E major. Okay, so now the quickest way is to put the notes in order. Let's see all the notes first. We have C, we have Re sharp, we have Fa sharp, and we have C repeated. We can cross one out and then we put them in order. It means in order on the keyboard, okay? So they are already in order, Si, Do, Re, Mi, Fa. So we can have this shape, okay? Si, Do, Re, Mi, Fa. One on, off, on, okay? The bottom note is B. And for E major, B is the 5th degree. So this is chord 5. Next one, we have Mi, we have Si, we have another Mi, and we have So sharp. Mi is doubled, so we can cross it out. Now let's put them in order. We have Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si. So Mi, Sol, Si. The bottom note is Mi, and this is the tonic. Last one. We have La, we have La here, we have Do sharp, and we have Mi. Now La is doubled. La, Do, Mi, already in order. This is the bottom note, and La for E major is the 4th. Mi, Fa, Sol, La. This is the 4th degree, and chord 4. Fantastic, all done. Section 6. In this section, we need to answer questions related to terms, signs, and instruments. Now, I am about to release the first course about terms and signs. We start from grade 1, but this is a good way of revising your terms, your knowledge about terms and signs, because the terms included in the grade 1 syllabus can be in a question in the grade 4 and grade 5 theory exam. So it's always good to know, and trust me on this, I am an examiner and sometimes people don't remember the terms, the grade 1 terms in higher grades, grade 6, 7 or 8. So if you want to do one of those higher grade exams in the future, you might want to revise the terms, and the best way is to do the course where you can have all the material. But now it's not the time to talk about that. Let's see. Come prima, like before. This one. Come, like. Marcato. Okay. Marcato means accented. So marcato, this in bold, basically. This is marcato. You see, when something is in bold, you make it more visible, more clear, more articulated if it's a sound. So which one says that? In style of march, not emphatic, accented. There you go. This is seconda volta, second time, when we repeat a piece. So rest for 2 bars, repeat the last 2 bars and about second time bar. Perfect. There you go. Sorted. Second question. Andantino, amabile, animato, agitato. Which one is anime? Animato. Anime, animated, animato. Look for assonance, guys, when you try to remember the things. Most of the time they comes from Latin, so they are similar in various languages, namely Spanish, Italian, French, and sometimes English. This is an acciaccatura. There you go, because the acciaccatura is streaking through, the appoggiatura is not. And it's just one note. Question 4. In question 4, we need to circle true or false. The double bass is the lowest sounding brass instrument. No, it's a string instrument, so false. This means up bow, yes, because down bow is this. So yes, up bow, true. The tuba can be played con sordina. Yes, because you can put a sordina in the tuba. Yeah. It's added to the instrument. The cymbals produce sound of definite pitch. No. And I am, this month, if you sign up to my newsletter, you will receive completely for free a cheat sheet, including all the percussive instruments that are included in the grade 4 and grade 5 exams. And it's nice to have them there, definite pitch, indefinite pitch. So it's quite nice to have it. The oboe uses the treble clef. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's not a transposing instrument. Okay, sorted. Section 7. In section 7, we need to answer a number of questions relating to a piece of music that is included in the question. So we'll have to look at the melody and then answer the question. So in question 1, we need to just add numbers. How many quavers is the resting bar 8 worth? Okay, so we are in 6/4, which is 6 crotchets in a bar. Okay, this is a minim rest, so we have 2 crotchets plus the dot, 3 crotchets. So how many quavers? 6, because we have 3 crotchets. How many times the dominant key of B minor, which is F sharp, occurs in this melody? I've counted 8, and here they are. In bar 6, how many times does the interval of a minor third occur between 2 notes next to each other? Okay, a minor third is a tone and a half away, so I think 2, because we have them here, si re and mi do sharp, so it's 2, twice. In which bar is there a note marked to be played with slight pressure? Is number 4, and it's that fa sharp with a tenuto sign, bar 4. How many notes are marked to play staccato? So if we count them, the ones with the dot above are these ones. I counted 4. Next question. We need to circle true or false. Bar 5 and 6 have the same rhythm and articulation. Not really, because in bar 6 we have staccato, as you can see, so it's false. It's slightly more detached there, but the rhythm is the same, yeah. All the notes in bar 7 and 8 can be found in the scale of B melodic minor descending. And the answer is correct. Yes, it's a natural scale, melodic. Descending is natural, so it's as per the key signature. So this is true. The tempo changes near the end. No, because senza ritardando means no slowing down. Senza means without. Done. Question 3. In question 3, we have to tick one box that shows the bar that sounds the same as bar 6, but in another clef. So we need to exclude the bass clef because the piece is in bass clef and this is just an octave below, so no. And we have these two here. One is with one sharp, the other one is with two sharps. So in this case, this do is not sharp, so it doesn't sound the same. The answer is this bar with two sharps and two halves because it has been made simple time, so from compound to simple. So the answer is the third. Last question. In this question, we need to tick the box that shows bar 4 correctly rewritten half the value. So if I see bar 4 and then I do it here, we've got a quaver and another quaver. Perfect. So hold on, half the value. Okay, the first thing that we need to do is so change the time signature, because with time signature is grouping, so we have to do it properly. These questions are not as easy as I thought. 6/4 means 6/8. So we have to find a bar of 6/8. We can exclude this one. It's compound. It has to remain compound. So we have two quavers, then one dot, and a crotchet, a semiquaver, this could be written as well as this. Could it be? Yeah, could be. Yeah, it could be. Then we have a so we have two rests, two beat rests. In this case, one quaver. They could be merged into one because they are in position number 1 and 2. So it's a crotchet, and then we have the triplet of quavers that becomes a triplet of semiquavers. Where do we have this combination? I think we have it here. Yeah, so this is the right answer. Why is not this? Because we have these two quavers that should be merged into one. Yeah, this is a little bit confusing. That said, in my ebook, I do show some examples in which the composers have left these two quavers separate. It's hard to say, guys. Sometimes it's really hard to say. The difference between this and this is also in the choice of the composer as well. You can write it, I mean, usually we use the dot, but in an orchestral part you might find this as well. So this question is a little bit tricky because the more you know, the more doubts you have. So if you have doubts, well done. With this we have finished paper A. I hope it was useful. Let me know it in the comments. Stay in touch, and thank you so much to all those that are following me, commenting, sending me messages. Do stay in touch. I love it. Thank you. Bye.